Turn that shit up.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy EBoogie from the GEK page, Ghetto Education. I'm here with a very, very special guest. I'm in a very special place, as you can see. You know, usually I interview people in different places, but you know, this place holds a lot of weight. I'm at Takeover Studios right now, and I'm here with new wave rap-a-lot artist Tre Stanley. What's good with you, bro?
What's the deal, E? You already know, man. We straight here rapping like new wave shit, man. Here live with GhettoEducatedKings. You swim, nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So for the people who don't know, who is Tre Stanley?
Tre Stanley is the best alive. However you want to take that, put that any way you want to swim with it, that's how you take it. But Tre Stanley is the best alive, meaning that it's a team behind Tre Stanley. So when we say Tre Stanley, you're not just speaking about one person, you're speaking about a whole entity. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. So Tre Stanley is everything.
Okay. So where are you from exactly?
I went to I'm from Houston, Texas. I was a little kid. I lived on the southwest side. For a little bit, I was getting in trouble over there. So then my mom was like, let's go to Cypress. I had family in Cypress, you know what I'm saying? So then I moved from the southwest side of Houston to Cypress. And I spent most of my childhood, well, like middle school, childhood there in Cypress, between Cypress and Katy. And Cypress. I'm really here to put Cypress on the map because, you know what I'm saying, I know it's all Houston. But
it's still Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still Houston. So we put Houston on the map, but as a branch off of Houston, if you got a tree, you know what I'm saying?
It's
and,
right
and
there.
Cypress is a branch off that. I want people to know, like, yeah, I went to Cy Falls High School, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still me.
Okay.
So anything is possible.
So you say you from Houston. What does Houston mean to you? I know you hold it very dear to your heart.
Houston means literally new wave to me because a lot of people say, oh, you don't sound like you from Houston, you know what I'm saying? Or the way I dress, they don't necessarily think I'm from Houston. Or the way I rap, they don't think I'm from Houston. But I'm literally a product of everything that I'm around, you know? I pay attention, I sit back and I listen and I observe. So Houston is me and I am Houston. So when you're looking at me, you're looking at the new wave of Houston. So that's why I say Houston is everything, from the good, the bad, the happy, the sad, you know, from losing people to meeting new people. You know, Houston is all that. You get everything here, you know.
Yeah, that's very true. Did you went to Worthing High School for a little bit?
Nah, I did not go to Worthing.
You did not go to Worthing.
Nah.
I have a cousin that actually knows you, so
Word.
maybe I went to South Falls. She said when I reposted your music, she said that's my old classmate. I'm glad he doing good now.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's,
shout out to who it was.
her name Alexis.
Alexis.
Yeah, Alexis.
Shout out to Alexis. I don't know. I know a couple of Alexis.
Yeah,
So maybe if I know her last name, but shout out to Alexis. She did.
Okay.
Yeah, you swim. My fault. You got a new terminology.
Oh, you swim? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
You swim around here.
When did you start rapping exactly?
I started writing at like 8-9 years old, just for fun, you know. I hopped on the mic for the first time at 13. It was on the Biggie. I think it was Wrong Turn. I want to say that's the name of the track. I think it was that. It was for Christmas, really. My uncle, you know, I ain't never really told too many people this, but my uncle used to work for Rap-A-Lot like a long, long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And I was just a little kid. And I remember he was a rapper, but he wasn't like an artist on the Rap-A-Lot. He was just working for Rap-A-Lot. You know, like I remember being with him one day, and I was like, teach me how to rap. He was like, you want to teach you how to rap? I was like, yeah. So, like, it was just always for fun, but he never, like, brought me to a studio, bro. Like, he would always make me sit down and, like, read or, like, go look something up before I could record it. And that's why, like, we used to bump heads a lot because he made me sit my ass down and study. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like I bring to the new wave now. It's like a lot of these kids just hopping out there because they think it look cool, but they don't understand, like, the foundation and the roots and the seed. You know, they just see the end result and want to emulate the end result. You know, they see the big-ass tree, but you can't have a tree without a seed and the roots, you know?
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I also got a little bit of history with Rap-A-Lot, too. A lot of people don't know. My uncle played Scarface's dad in the "Now I Feel You" video. It's a part in the video where he lied about it having his grades right, and his mama found out, and then he came in the house late night and he grabbed him, he pushed him out. So yeah, it's deep. You know,
Yo,
hey man, that's wild. I know you had your old rap name Typhus. How did that came about, and how did you leave Typhus in the past and become Tre Stanley?
Teaching young people having undefined strength. That's where Typhus came from.
Okay.
Typhus was formed when I was 16 years old. I was sitting in my history class, and we was learning about the concentration camp with Hitler and all that. And they had this disease going around called typhus. And whoever caught the disease, it was like no cure for it. It was like, it was over. It was over. So I was like, yeah, I want to be that, but I don't want to be no disease. I want to be like, kind of like I kill beats and heal people. So when you hear it, you think the disease, but really I'm spreading like my undefined strength. You know what I'm saying? The strength that I believe everybody has within them. So typhus was more on like when I thought of typhus, I was thinking Tupac. I was thinking reform. I was thinking innovative. I was thinking and I wasn't even cussing low key when I was typhus. So that's why typhus kind of like stood out a lot, because he was like this aggressive character, but rarely cussed, but I always kept it real, you know what I'm saying, because I was being myself. So yeah, that's what typhus represented. And
okay.
Yeah, I had to kill him because niggas started holding me to that, and now like people feeling like they can box me in or they know me, you know what I'm saying. So I remember through that typhus phase, a lot of shit came like afterwards. Like I started like losing people that was real close to me, and like a lot of like at that time it was like that the name typhus in that phase is like it was just a dark period for me, you know what I'm saying. And so I was like spiritually, I was like, I believe that Christ, rose from the dead and he came back, so I believe typhus had to die, and then what resurrected was Tre Stanley. And then even now, like Tre Stanley had to die, and now I became the best alive. So that's like typhus and Tre Stanley. If you mix a super lyrical typhus and you mix a rock star Tre Stanley and you pour that in a blender, you might come out with the best alive. And that's what happened. Now
I watched some of your older videos. It's a lot of cinema. What they call it, cinematography, and one of the funniest things was you had a scene where a guy walks up to the door, and he said, "You on the phone?" And you like, "Hey, hold on a second. Let me answer the door." You like, "It's insurance," and then you shoo him away. And he like, "Nah." He like, "Well, who dying today?" And he tell him, "You motherfucker." Your ass started running. Like I ain't never seen like you started running. Like, bro, you took the fuck off. Like, did you used to run track or something back in the day, bro?
I played football. I was kind of low key hitting like wide out routes and stuff.
Yeah, bro, because you kept going left and you kept going right. That shit had me, that shit had me in tears. But besides that ain't the point. That just showed me that you could do more than rap. You could act. How did you come up, with concepts with your video? Because you have a lot of creative videos.
Yeah, and it's crazy because that's like all love to everybody that's ever helped me out there with any project or any type of vision. Not to discredit anybody out there, but that's kind of like what I'm getting back into now. Just because like for you to even bring that up really means a lot to me, because I really care about my craft. So for you to like tell me word for word, like from a video that like I had hands on, that's kind of like what I want to get back into now. It's kind of like not being afraid to show the world like, yeah, this is my vision for this and it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? This, like, even though I am an artist, I've always had like that ability, because I admire people like Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? However people look at him, like he can rap, he can act, whatever it is, he is the best at that moment of whatever he doing. So I just kind of like, I just never want to be boxed in. So, I just had to really, really, really push the rap button really more. So like now people know when they do see me acting like that, like me acting is just an extension of me rapping, because they gotta know like the raps is real. Like I don't play with the rap, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of people here to like, oh yeah, it's a music business and all that, and like yeah, right, we gonna do all that, but I really don't play about the raps at all. You know what I'm saying? I die behind my raps. So
and you take your craft serious.
Yeah,
It ain't nothing, nothing to play with.
Yeah.
Since this is your career.
Yeah.
So I was watching another interview, and you said you don't write. Do you still don't write to this day, or have you took some steps?
I was writing all the way up, and this is gonna be a legendary ass interview. I probably won't even do too many more soon after this because we revealing a lot in this bitch. But I'm glad it's for you, E, for real, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? You really touched me in the spot where we had it. You know what I'm saying? In a time and moment where you know what I'm saying it was vital. So. Yeah, bro. It was just one night. I was doing my thing. It was in the B room, and it was me and Marley, and Junior came in there. And he was like, Trey, bro, I've been hearing about you for a long time. He had brought up the typhus phase. He was like, I remember hearing about you way before you came around us. So he was like, I know it's something in you. You feel me? I don't know what it is, but like. I need you to start writing. Like, I need your best. I don't know what made him tell me this, bro. But, like, I swear to God, from that point on, me and Marley made a song that night that's an amazing song. And ever since then, bro, I just been writing. And, like, I've been reading lately, too. And it says something magical happens when, like, a pen touches paper and you write it down. It's like literally activating magic, like the law of attraction. And I'm giving y'all some games, so that's why I said this interview is really legendary, like super ahead of its time. This is like Mind of a Lunatic 24/11 multiplied by 3036, you feel me? So y'all gotta really understand that like when you write stuff down, you're attracting what you write. That's why you gotta really be careful about the stuff that you say and what you put down. So I didn't know that Junior telling me to write was like him literally putting me in front of this camera, because what he did was say, yo, you know what, I need you to dig deep inside yourself and bring it out and write it down and feel that, and I need your best right now. So I wasn't writing, I was going off the top, emulating what I had seen from Wayne and Hove. I had mastered that, but now it ain't even about mastering going off top, because I could do that and look cool all day long, you know what I'm saying? My album is called Never Go Against the Family. So I could do that off top, or I could really make you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say, like, yo, I need you to start writing, and then having it be, waving peace to my brother. It was one night we was in the studio, and Marley had listened to one of my album songs, and he was like, yo, bro, like, this you, bro. Like, this your lane, nigga. Like, it kind of remind me of Lil Wayne, you feel me? Like, I don't see nobody fucking with you doing this. And that was for me writing, you know what I'm saying? And everything lately, all my latest music has been for me writing. It got me this interview. It got me, a beautiful creation of a mixtape. And this album is going to be, you know what I'm saying, no ceilings, no pun intended. So it's going to be like building castles in the sky. So I'm going to write every day, you feel me? And even if I know I can go off top, you feel me? Because it's about the family, you feel me? And if Junior telling me, yo, he want me to write, not saying that he wouldn't care if I stopped writing. That's the thing, he wouldn't care. But him telling me that inspired me to like, you know what, Kendrick could go off top too, but he right, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even about like proving you want to prove something to yourself, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's proving to myself, because the reason I stopped writing was because I could never write and get my energy to transfer. But now I'm doing it without even thinking about it. All I gotta do is write it down, you feel me? And it's like God writing for me. He just controlling my hand, and I just be the one say it. And y'all see me and be like, Tre Stanley, you feel me? But I know it's God behind it all. So that's why I say, like, I'm glad Junior came in there and told me, like, yeah, I need you to start writing, because now I'm writing every day. And it's getting scarier by the second for anybody to take their craft serious.